Hello students, today the topic of our chapter is prepositions. Now preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship between the person or the thing denoted by it and something else. So in preposition it helps to tell us that the action being taken in the sentence is the time or its place and its duration. So now first we will do is preposition of time. In preposition of time we use words as at, on and in, because we use at to designate specific times. For example, the train is due at 12:15 p.m. So at is the specific time being used. So we use the preposition at. Then we use on to designate days and dates. My brother is coming on Monday. We are having a party on the 4th of July. So this on is being used for days and dates. Then comes in. We use in for specific times during a day, a month, a season or a year. She likes to jog in the morning. It's too cold in winter to run outside. He started the job in 1971. He is going to quit in August. So what is this showing us? The non-specific times, that is in days, months, season or year. When we are using days, month, season or a year, we use in. Then comes preposition of place. Place we use at, on and in. Now you will say, ma'am, on and in we are using in time also and in also place. Yes, but it depends upon the sentence where we are using it. Like we use at for specific address. Grammar English lives at 55 Boards Road in Durham. So at, where you are specifying in an address. I live at Badal Colony, like that. We use on to designate name of streets, avenues, etc. Her house is on Boards Road. On. Her house is on Patiala Road, like that. Then we use in for the names of land areas like towns, countries, states, then countries and continents. She lives in Durham. Durham is in Widham country. Widham country is in Connecticut. So these are the words where we are using in land areas like towns, countries, states. So where we use in. Then we can see in preposition of locations where in, at, on and no prepositions are used. Like in the bed, in the bedroom, in the car, in the class, in the library, in the school, at class, at home, at the library, at the office, at the school, at work. Then on the bed, he is lying on the bed. On the ceiling, the fan is on the ceiling. The toy is on the floor. Like that. On the horse, on the plane, on the train. And no preposition means downstairs, downtown, inside, outside, upstairs, up, down. Like they are not prepositions, but we use them as prepositions. So prepositions of movement, and then we come to no prepositions where we use in order to express movement towards a place. They are driving to work together. She is going to the dentist's office this evening. So here the movement is being used, that they are going towards that side. So toward and towards are also helpful prepositions to express movement. We are moving towards the light. This is a big step towards the project's completion, like that. Then grandma went upstairs. So these are no preposition words, but we use them as prepositions. Grandma went home. They both went outside. Outside is also a no preposition word. Then we come to preposition of time, for and since. We use for when we measure time. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years. He held his breath for 7 minutes. She lived there for 7 years. The British and Irish have been quarrelling for 7 centuries. Then since, with a specific date or time. He has worked here since 1970. She's been sitting in the waiting room since 2:30, like that. I hope so, students. You will understand prepositions with this video, and the rest we will discuss in a Zoom class. Thank you.